There was two purposes for it, two reasons to do the project. Number one was that man had never been outside of a spacecraft, only in an altitude chamber, only in a simulated environment. And we wanted to see if man could really work outside of a spacecraft. And the other reason for the project was to conduct research on escape from very high altitude, because we had airplanes that were flying at high altitudes and we were having difficulty people getting back safely to the ground. And so those were the two reasons why we did the program.
Not a significant amount of time under normal circumstances, but at more than 76,000 feet high, this was anything but normal.
When I jumped out, instead of free falling for 17 seconds before the small stabilization parachute came out, I came out after 2.5 seconds.
Without those extra 14 seconds of time falling, he failed to reach enough velocity to open the stabilization chute correctly.
So everything he did was proper because it saved my life. And without it, I would be dead. But I was not there to demonstrate why we had to have a stabilization, but I did.
One of the dangers Kittinger faced as the balloon rose between the different layers of the atmosphere were the strong winds that could change abruptly from one altitude to the next. Combine that with the cold temperatures that froze the thin plastic envelope, making it a fragile gossamer shell holding in the helium gas. Any sudden change of wind direction or speed could slice through the frozen plastic like a razor. The envelope would shatter, immediately sending the gondola plummeting back toward Earth. The higher he climbed, the more dangerous the risk became.
But I was there to do a test. I was looking forward to it, and when I stood up there, I said a silent prayer and I jumped.
Stepping into the silence of space, Joe rolled over to look up. He caught a fleeting glimpse of his balloon speeding away from him as he accelerated toward the Earth. In seconds, Joe had reached speeds rivaling even modern jets.
Well, I reached 714 miles an hour at about 90,000 feet, which was supersonic.